Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is my first makeup video that I've done. I do have another channel which I will link below, which is all about my life as a freelance performer. So if that is something that you are interested in, please do check that out. But this channel is going to be all about cruelty-free makeup and skincare and hair care and general beauty life. Please do support my channel and give this video a like, subscribe below and do all of the things. Today is going to be an e.l.f. haul and try on. So if you would like to see how I achieved this makeup look today and what products I used to do it, then yeah, please keep watching. Hello, okay, we are back. You are nice and up close and personal with my bare face. So I don't have anything on my face now than my skincare, which I put on this morning, and it's like 2 o'clock now. So it's been several hours. So I have two creams that I do want to try that I got, and they are very different. So I have got the Water Droplet Balm with a vitamin E everyday cream. The thing that sort of appealed to me was the phrase water droplet, because I've been finding lately that most normal face creams are a bit too heavy for my skin. I think it might just be summer, you know, a bit more oily, a bit more sweaty and all that kind of stuff. So I got this one to try. But I also got this matte oil control lotion with kaolin? Kaolin? Is that how you say it? I think. I don't know. Somebody's going to be shouting at me. Clay and tea tree. Which, to be honest, for right now, seeing as I'm not going to be putting on any sort of foundation or like base makeup other than a little bit of concealer to sort out my two little friends down here, I think I'm going to try this one. I think we're going to go for this one today, but before we get going, I'm going to clip my hair back. I do not understand anybody who can do their makeup with their hair like in their face. I literally, I do not, I can't. I literally cannot do it. So there we go. Hair out of the way, and let's get in to this bad boy. Okay, so it looks like this. Really nice. I like it. It says on the back, this whipped clay-infused lotion absorbs oil on contact and helps provide a long-lasting matte finish. With kaolin clay and tea tree, this lightweight formula provides just the right amount of hydration and oil control. Well, that sounds ideal. Okay, I'm just going to put like a small... Has quite a strong tea tree kind of a scent, which I don't mind, actually. I think it sounds nice and fresh. Sounds nice and fresh. Smells nice and fresh. There we go. So, just having a bit of a look in the mirror. Oh, my forehead, for sure, looks more matte. So, good job, e.l.f. Good job. I'm enjoying that. Now, just for the sake of, I really want to open it. I'm gonna open up this water droplet one and just have a quick nosy at it. Oh, I love the packaging. That's really nice. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Sorry, this has thrown me for a loop. So it's like solid. I don't know if you can like... Oh, that feels lovely though. It's really lightweight. Oh, it smells wonderful. Like, it doesn't really smell. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to give that a go. I think that's going to be I think I'm going to try that out this evening. But it's absorbed like straight into my hand and it's just made it look really lovely and moisturised. Oh, I'm very excited about that. I shall report back on how this goes. Okay, next up we are going to try out this Poreless Putty Primer. Now, I do not, as a general thing, wear foundation, really, ever. I have yet to find a foundation that doesn't just make my skin look worse. Now, I am very lucky just in the fact that I've never really suffered with acne or a lot of breakouts, but I do also look after my skin very, very well, if I say so myself. So I will be doing a video all about my skincare routine, what I use and what I found to be good and all of that. So hold out for that one is coming. But yeah, I never really use foundation because I just find when you put foundation on top of skin that is already quite clear, it just, you can just, I don't know, you almost see the foundation more. So I tend to just conceal in the areas that I feel like I need it on any particular given day. So for today's example, I will obviously be putting concealer kind of on those, and then sometimes I'll put a little bit underneath my eyes, maybe around my nose. That is the most I will ever do. But I still quite enjoy a pore filling primer, because it just makes the areas, you know, around your nose, and I get a bit of bigger pores like either side of my nose sometimes, and I just find it just smooths that out. I've been wanting to try this for so long because I have seen this all over the place, so it's quite fun to sort of see it in real life, as it were, and have a little bit of a go. 0 scent to it whatsoever, which I very much enjoy, and I am just going to pop a little bit of this just in the kind of area around my nose, just to see if we get any kind of pore filling, pore blurring effect. I'm just going to use a little bit of this to prime my eyelids as well, because why not? The fewer products you can use in a routine, the better. I always think, just because, you know, if you're in travel or whatever, or just if you're doing this every day, the less time it takes you, the less kind of bother it is, then absolutely the better. So, first inspection, it has definitely blurred the slightly smaller pores just at the top here. They're definitely completely smoothed out. If I come up really close, you want to focus on me? There we go. You can really see it. I mean, here you like, I mean, she has pores. I don't know. I don't know that she does. I'm very happy with that. Now, at the moment, I don't actually have an e.l.f. concealer, and I really wish I'd ordered the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, because I have heard amazing things about that, but I didn't, so here we are. I'm going to use my normal Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, and I have this in the shade C5. I literally just dab it on and blend it out. There we go, all done. And that is literally all the concealing I am going to do today, because I'm pretty happy with the rest of how my skin is looking. Okay, so next up we have the Blushing Rose. Now, I'm really, really hoping that this is not the colour of the picture on the front, because that does not look like a blush colour. So we're gonna open this up and see. I actually got this free, I believe, because at the moment on e.l.f.'s website they are doing a little promotion thingy where you get 2 free gifts if you spend a certain amount. So thank you, e.l.f., because that was rather lovely. And I can't get this out of the, there we go. Oh, I like the packaging. It's very sleek. It feels quite luxe, actually. Now, I do believe a few people have said that this is sort of e.l.f.'s dupe, if you like, for the NARS Orgasm Blush, which is obviously much more expensive. NARS are not cruelty free either. They used to be, which kind of blows my mind that they have now changed to not being. I mean, that just seems really backwards, but anyway. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. It is quite shimmery in the pan. It's got a real, there you go, you can see it, like, can see you too, hello. Now, I don't mind a shimmery blush. I know a lot of people don't particularly enjoy them, but I quite like it. So let's have a little bit of a look at this. The brush I'm using is just the Body Shop blusher brush. I really rate the Body Shop brushes. I've had this set. My sister got it for me for Christmas. oh gosh, years ago, absolutely years, like I'm talking 8-9 years ago, and it's still going strong. I have a few of them, highly recommend. I have seen a few people say that this is very pigmented, so let's have a little bit of a go. Okay, yes to the pigment, this is too much. But this is kind of good because if ever your blush goes down a little bit heavier than you might like, simply grab your foundation brush, whatever you've got. I've got the Morphe M439, and just blend it away a little bit. There we go. That is much, much better. It's actually coming up. The camera is picking it up really, really strongly. But in person, that is actually really beautiful. And I think you can see here, it's just giving my skin this like very subtle little glow. It's actually not nearly as shimmery on the skin as it is in the pan. So I'm excited for that. That looks really nice. Okay, so next up we have two highlighters, and I do not normally use highlighters in the way highlighters are supposed to be used because, you know, what is makeup if you can't break the rules a little bit? So I normally use them as eyeshadows, which is why I picked up this baked highlighter in Apricot Glow, because it just looks like the most beautiful peachy bronzy kind of shade, and this is exactly the kind of colour that I love. Here we go, look at that. I love to have this on my eyes. Can you see, it's just I've got quite a tan, so it's not showing up a huge amount in the swatch, but that is really beautiful. And then the other sort of highlighting thing I got is this Illuminating Palette. Now this was on sale and it was ridiculously cheap. Like, e.l.f. is affordable at best of times, but if you can catch e.l.f. on a sale, you are singing. Again, with the packaging, e.l.f., you have stepped up your game. I am impressed. So this is their little illuminating palette, and it looks like this. You can see I've got quite a tan at the moment, so I think this might be more of a winter palette for me. You know what this reminds me of though? This reminds me of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. That's what this reminds me of, and I mean, I think that is what this is meant to be aspiring to be, shall we say. So, right, please forgive the change in lighting, but the sun just completely disappeared and I really wanted to get this filmed today. So, see, I now have my very small ring light on as well. So obviously you see slight difference, but hopefully I think that means you can actually see my skin a little bit better now. So, where were we? I didn't get a bronzer in this little haul just because, like I said, I don't really feel like I need bronzer right now, and to be honest, I think if I put bronzer on it would be a little bit too much. So for the eyes, we have a few things. We have the Best Friend eyeshadow duo Peach Squad. I think these have only just come in to e.l.f. And I know that they have the little quads that you've kind of seen everybody talking about, and I was really tempted to get one of those, but actually I didn't really see any that were colours that I didn't already have in my collection, so I just thought I would pass on those, but I would get one of these. They're the kind of peachy side on this, and then we've got like a shimmery kind of coppery shade on this side. And then the other eyeshadow palette that I got was this little trio. Apparently this is new, and this is the Sculpting Silk eyeshadow palette, and it is in Rosé All Day, which, you know, if this is advocating me drinking rosé all day, then I'm on board. So it comes in this little eyeshadow trio. Again, I feel like e.l.f. have stepped up the packaging recently. Just loved this colour story. I think it's gorgeous. This is like my dream combination for weddings or in my day job I am a musician, so I would wear this for something like if I was playing in a quartet for a wedding or something. So yes, I'm excited to get into this. I think I'm going to use this today rather than this one, just because this one's a little bit, you see this one is sort of more cooler tones, a bit more pinky. This one's quite warm and quite peachy, and I just think this one, I want to use this one. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to grab a blending brush, and this is the Sigma E35. It is my absolute fave, and we are going to dip into this beigey shade, tap off the excess and pop that all over the lid. There is quite a lot of kickback in the pan, which doesn't particularly bother me, but I know it does bother some people, so be aware of that. That is such a lovely base layer. I am a fan of that. Right, and then with the same blending brush, I'm going to dip into this darker shade. Oh, and no kickback at all for this one, so that's quite nice, but still a decent amount of colour payoff. I hope this will give you a good idea of just your average person trying out their new makeup for the first time. I have to say already, I'm a fan of this. It is blending beautifully. I'm just gonna deepen up that outer eye area. This has already gone slightly more on the smoky side, so I'm going to resist temptation and stop there. So next I'm going to grab a bigger, fluffier blending brush, and this is another Sigma brush. This is the E40, and I'm literally just going to take that. It's completely clean, nothing on here, and I'm just going to make sure that that is all nicely blended. Now, here on my eye, you can just see it has gone a little bit patchy, but you can't see that at all when I am just normal. I always get a little bit of patchiness just here from eyeshadows. I don't know why. I have tried doing different blending techniques, different placement of colour, everything, and it always seems to happen. So I'm not going to blame the eyeshadows for that, because to be honest, I think it is just my eye. But next I am going to take this nice shimmery shade in the middle here, and I'm going to take that on my finger just because most shimmery shades will work better when used on a finger, and I am just going to tap that on the centre of the lid primarily, and then working it outwards, and then tiny bit inside as well. That is really pretty. Now, I do not have any brow products from e.l.f, so I will go and do those, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are back. All I've done is literally brush through my brows with a little bit of the Lacura brow gel. Now, this is actually Aldi's brand, and they're great, so check them out. Now, this is something which is probably the thing I'm most excited about, because I am a mascara fiend. I am so picky with mascaras, because most of the time when I am doing a run out the door makeup, I will literally put on eyebrow gel and mascara, and that's it. So for me, a mascara really has to stand up to the test, and my favourite one at the moment is quite expensive, so I am hoping that this one might compete, because I believe this was like £3 or something, like around about that. I'll have everything linked down below so you can go and check it out. But the reason I picked this one, e.l.f does quite a few different mascaras, and the reason I picked this one is because the wand looks most similar to my current favourite mascara, and I will be doing a video next week which is all my current favourite day-to-day items that I, you know, my go-tos, what I will naturally gravitate towards, so stay tuned for that. But this is the Eye Enhancing Black Diamond Mascara, and I've just noticed something as I was opening this up, is that it says this light reflecting shimmer mascara. I've never used a shimmer mascara before, so let's open this up and have a little look-see. Oh my gosh, it has actual glitter flakes in it. I don't know if you can see that. What interesting shaped wand. Look at that. It's like kind of hourglassy shaped, but not. And it's black, but it does have glitter in it. So let's have a little try. Okay, so that is one coat. Do I like it? I don't know. It's given my lashes a really lovely length, but I feel like on camera it's showing up more than it does in person. When I look in my mirror over here, I mean, I can see that I have mascara on, but it isn't giving me a huge amount of volume. With regards to the glitter flakes, you can see them, and I think that's sort of one of the things that is making it less intense. So let's do another coat and see how we go. It's just not quite giving me that volume that I would normally look for. Okay, and that is the bottom lashes as well. I'm not sure I'm a fan, you know. I'm not sure I'm a massive fan of this. It's the glitter particles in it I think are throwing me off. I don't understand them. They're like silver glitter in a black mascara. Doesn't look bad, but it's not my favourite. Okay, so last but very much not least, well, we don't know yet, we shall find out, is this lip primer and plumper duo, which I am very intrigued by because I don't often wear any kind of lip products really other than lip balm and a bit of clear gloss, unless of course I am going on stage, at which case I will put on a little bit more. But I do enjoy a lip plumping kind of effect because I feel like it can just make your lips look themselves but a little bit enhanced, and to be honest, that is my absolute aim with anything makeup. So I mean 10 out of 10 for this packaging. Like, absolutely love it. Even has it written on the back. It has a plumper and then a primer. So let's put the primer. Ooh, that's a weird colour. Strange colour. Let's read the instructions first. Achieve long-lasting lip colour and voluptuous looking lips. My word. Apply lip primer to bare lips and blend in to help hold colour on your lips. Use lip plumper alone on top of primer or on top of colour to achieve a naturally fuller looking lip. Right, okay, so primer going on. Oh my gosh. So it's literally like, it's like, oh, that is so odd. Can you see? That's just clung to like, oh no, I don't like that at all. That's just clung to, like, I don't even, like, I didn't know I had dryness on my lips, but I do now. How's this looking? It's good? It's a good look? It's a good look. I'm taking this off because, nah, that is not for me at all. Nope, I'm not a fan of that. Let's try out the plumper. So it looks very, very similar. I mean, it's gonna come off clear. Oh, that smells like cinnamon. I feel like this might be quite aggressively plumping. Let's find out. Oh wow. Oh. That is a tingler. That is a tingler. Oh, it's definitely, it's not painful, but it is more of the like burning kind of tingling. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the mint kind of tingle, it's definitely the cinnamon kind of tingle. I don't mind the sensation. It's the smell of it and the taste of it I'm not totally convinced by. Not sure. So this is the finished look using my new products from e.l.f. So, little roundup, I am a big fan of the eyeshadow. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful colour combo. and I really enjoyed the blush and the primer and the mattifying lotion. I also really like this blush, actually. It's a really good dupe for Benefit. I think it's Rocketeur blush. Now obviously Benefit are not a cruelty free brand, so we love it when we find alternatives that in my mind are actually better. This blush is crazy pigmented. You saw it when it went on, so just, yeah, be aware of that. But big fan of blush, not a fan of the mascara, I have to be honest. I just found it a bit like, why are there glitter particles in this? It just makes it look, I mean, it's got like, you know, light catching and all the rest. No, it just makes it look less intense, less black. I know with mascaras you have to wear them in a little bit. We know this. You want a bit of air to get in the tube, dry it out a little bit. So I will continue to use it and I will report back on a later video. But first impressions, not great. And then what else did we use? And then obviously I didn't use this Illuminating palette, but it looks lovely, so I will be giving it a go very soon. Thank you so much for watching my video, you guys. If you have made it to the end, congratulations. I know this probably will have been quite a long video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos from me. Thank you for supporting my first makeup video on this channel. So yes, next week I'm going to be doing just my everyday go-tos, my favourites that have been kind of my staples for quite a long time now. So come back for that, and that will be coming out next Friday. So yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Bye. Dropped it. I'm going to I was not expecting it to be that pigmented. Okay, we will sort out that situation in a second. There we go. That's a bit better. Is this and I'm really pleased that there is such good quality makeup for such an avoidable, not avoidable, because we don't want to avoid it, because it's a good thing.